Marriage equality. What's all the fuss about? Today, March 26, 2013, the United States Supreme Court took up the case of marriage equality in our land. It's ironic that almost 240 years into our nation's history, marriage for all Americans isn't an automatic right. Sadly, though, it's not. In a nation where our guiding principles state, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We have an entire segment of our population that is unable to enjoy the simplest happiness. The arguments pro and con for marriage equality are heartfelt and impassioned. I get that. But so are the arguments regarding slavery, racial equality, the right for women to vote, and many of the other important civil and human rights that have come before our nation through its rich history. The same arguments that are fought publicly regarding marriage equality, many of us have fought within our own homes, families, and in many cases with internal personal battles. For my entire life, my Christian values have guided the principles of how I live. While I have tried my best to be a productive member of society, that same Christian faith has held much of my happiness captive by teaching that my very existence is in direct opposition to God's Word. It took me many years, with the help of many great Christian leaders, family, and friends, to realize God don't make junk, and He made me just the way I am. I am not a mistake. I am not immoral or unnatural, and I am not an abomination. I am a child of God. I am a child of God who loves me, who made me in His image, and who provided me with the ability to love others. That ability to love must include the ultimate committed relationship of marriage. As stated, it took me many years to come to this conclusion, and quite honestly, I had reached a point in my life where age and circumstance brought home the stark realization that marriage equality wouldn't happen for me anyway. So selfishly, I took the coward's way out and didn't participate in the fight. For many years, I sat back and didn't get involved, with the attitude of, this doesn't affect me, so why worry about it? What a putz I can be sometimes. My generation fought AIDS. We fought for our lives, and we fought bravely. My generation put ourselves on the front line for a battle against ignorance, and for the most part, we have been victorious in changing hearts and attitudes toward those affected by the disease. My generation watched as many of our best and brightest suffered and died, while hate-filled mongers sat back and made comments about the disease getting all the right people. We fought. We made spectacles of ourselves, and we helped mold a society where the afflicted are respected and cared for, where they are living productive lives, and where there remains a hope for a cure. My generation was worried about staying alive. Thank God our younger generation has been able to move past the AIDS battle, and now they can concentrate on love and living the typical American dream. While my generation never thought the possibility of marriage equality would ever be possible, this younger generation, they have led us into the fight and shown through their actions, through changing one heart at a time, that we all deserve the happiness and liberties guaranteed to us in the Declaration of Independence, those of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So today I'm here. I am here in the fight, and I am excited that we are on the cusp of realizing this basic civil right to love and marry in the United States of America. Now, in my honest opinion, I don't think the Supreme Court will make a sweeping statement saying marriage is open to all. However, this is only round one, and we must not give up. While some will say this is a defeat, I proclaim just having this case discussed by the highest court in the land is a victory for us all and those who came before us. Today marks a moment in history where we as America begin to make true the statements issued so long ago by our forefathers, and we begin a time in our society of true equality under the eyes of God. Marriage equality isn't about religion. It isn't about a left-wing ideology. It isn't about separation of church and state. Marriage equality is about one thing, and one thing only. It's about love. Marriage equality is about the ability to love and be loved and be recognized equally. Marriage equality is about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The basic fundamentals that our nation was founded on, as we have seen time and again, those are principles worth fighting for.